Sunday here at the BAPS Motor Speedway. We got 410s, 358s here, front entry gate here, and we got a man in a damn a neck brace with a Boot Motorsports 73. This was the original 13, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so can we walk that way? I mean, we can kind of give a little look, I guess. Do we have to show our backpack? We may do some GoPros. Stay tuned. We do have the loose video shirt on, so we may be acting a little loose today.
Pennsylvania Sprint Car Series point standings presented by Jose. Right now, Danny GEETROIT continues to lead the way. 392 points. 75 marks in front of Freddie Raymer, third is Anthony Macri. Fourth in point standings is David Devin Borson, Troy Washington Jr.
Gotta wait in line just a little bit. Is that true? Our top 3 rows reserved?
Classic Central Pennsylvania Sprint Car Series
circle on.
Moosehead.
There you go. You don't need one.
So this is the front straightaway at BAPS. For those who have not been here, it is kind of a, it's like a mini Williams Grove, huh?
Yeah.
So nice stands, you got your seat back chairs, you got your grandstands on each end. All of them have ways to lay back. So that's kind of your turn 1 and 2, 3, 4, front straightaway. Got all the different things in the grandstand area, like I said, back seats. And then we're going to the pitting area. Of course, Dallas shot in the 19R car today, the Rutherford car. Oh no, what's going on? We got somebody who just yelled, "Hey Chaz, what are you doing? You're staying up there?" Oh my God, where are we coming on up? Oh no, how are we getting up there? Let's see what we got here. So this is the tint of the dirt too, right? So this gets a little dusty sometimes. See how many rows we got. How's it going, bud? Let's see here. Oh my. Oh my. We're working our way down. Thanks, sir. What are you doing? And that's why you came?
I never go to the fucking races.
You never go?
No, I go all the time.
Okay. So this is BAPS.
Yeah,
You're live, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
You yelled at me while I was live. Is it better to be on the grandstands than in the pits here?
Yeah. Back there, you're staring into the sun all night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good. Not good. No, we're back here when we race here.
And who is we?
My buddy Rohan Beasley is the driver of the car. We run a wingless and winged super sportsman, and we run Pat Valley, which you like that.
Yeah, Pat Valley's awesome.
And we run a couple wing races here. Our crew chief is Rogie. He's over there on the edge. I'm just the gopher for the car, but I do all the interviews.
Well, wingless super sportsman was pretty badass at Port last night.
Yes.
The non-wing racing was better than the wing racing. Both divisions.
I posted that today. I watched from home because I had a long day.
And it was touchy on the weather out there.
Yeah, I'm far away. I'm down in Lancaster, so it takes me a while to get up there. But I watched from home. It was good racing. Really shitty first lap situation there. Kind of dragged to look at all that kind of mess going on. And Callum was upside down, and all that fuel was everywhere, and people were out there mucking around on the track like a bunch of amateurs.
Yeah.
They need to pull that together because that could have been a fucking disaster.
Yeah, because there's a lot of fuel out there, you know.
Yes. Someday somebody's going to wise up, and on the pickup truck that they have the fire extinguishers, they're going to cut a 50-gallon drum in half. and have it sitting open and just pull the fucking tail tank that's leaking and sit it in the 50-gallon drum so it doesn't leak everywhere.
Yeah, well, I mean, you also had the Macri deal happen. Everybody was all like, whose fault was that? First glance, I thought it was Macri, but after watching it over and over, it was a racing incident, I thought. I
don't care much for Macri apologists, so I'll just leave it at that.
But, I mean, the guy was running high the few laps before. He entered the turn high and then came down. He did come down.
Just watch all the footage of Macri at Port Royal and you'll understand what I'm saying.
Macri Port Royal 5 years ago is completely different than Macri Port Royal today.
There's a history there. And,
but that's different.
And that puts bumps in the seats. I get it.
Oh, my God. What? Oh, my God. And what about Jacob Allen and his the Fruit Loops? What's up with that?
I don't know anything about that. I have not been paying.
We got to get to the bottom of this.
I've been watching some of your. I watched almost all your stuff from Australia. You did a great job out there. I think you made more friends there than you made here.
It's hard to be friends with Mennonites in PA.
I live in Lancaster. I know exactly what you're talking about.
There's too many things to say at that comment.
That's where they have their mafia down there.
Well, it's a mafia, all right. Now the pits here have changed. They're no longer like just over there.
Well, they used to have a small micro or a mini kart track back there.
Right.
And then they made that bigger for micros, and then they pushed everything down there.
Right. So there's trailers over there now.
Correct. And the modifieds are back this way now.
Right, because it's 358 modifieds tonight,
Correct.
right?
They're back here.
And it's on Sprint Car Unlimited TV. What is that?
That's at.
That's Jeremy Elliott, I think.
Right, yeah. Exactly.
And it's a little more expensive than Flow, but I guess they give more to the track or something like that.
I don't know what the deal is. I catch some of his stuff on YouTube. I'm not a subscriber. I'm on Flow and I'm on Dirt Vision. I get too much racing as it is.
Right. And then I guess that's who everybody's wanting to see do well here, right? That's the super sportsman. Kenny Atkins.
Kenny Atkins, yeah.
He's got a 410 this year.
Yeah, he's the top runner here for a number of years. Very
in
fast.
The Super Sportsman.
Correct. And his brother races also. That outfit's out at Duncannon. I think he stayed in Duncannon a couple of years ago when you were here. So, yeah, it's a family racing situation.
That's kind of the underdog for the Super Sportsman, is that guy. Here.
Well, there's two Super Sportsman cars here tonight. He's here in a 410. He's here in a 410. And the 88, Tony Jackson is here tonight.
Okay.
I saw him come out and get heat the motors.
And then the big block, or 358 modifieds, they've traveled, I guess, a little bit, right? Or is there some in the area?
Well, they mainly run over
north, right? Pincan and stuff?
Well, they're over at
Grandview.
Right, Grandview and McDiamond.
Right. Bridgeport.
Yeah, they run those kind of tracks all the time. I'm not that familiar with that division.
So 410s and 358 modifieds here tonight on the show, or at BAPS. It's a beautiful day. Finally good weather as well. Not really a cloud in the sky, some hazy clouds, but not really anything that's going to take the sun away. Finally, yesterday it was freezing.
Yeah.
Friday it was freezing.
This is the kind of day that's meant to piss off global warming people. But when you ask people, what do you think of the day? They say, oh, it's great. It's nice out.
Right.
So much for global warming.
So much. The theory can go away just like that. It's so funny, and then it can come back just like that, too.
Panic.
I mean, panic is a moneymaker.
That's panic.
Panic is a moneymaker, I'll tell you. Cody Ernest has disappeared. I don't know where he went, but SprintCarUnlimited.tv is where this race can be found tonight. I saw Freddie Raymer. I saw a bunch of guys. We may have to come back here. Is that what we're doing?
Whatever.
We still got to go walk the pits.
These top rows are supposed to be reserved, but that's mainly for the Saturday night series. So
okay.
Come back.
Okay. All right. We're getting back into the pits.
Have a good night, sir.
Wait, he didn't disappear. He's right here. You just want to chill here? I'm just going to walk the pits and come right back, I think. All right. Let's go. Let's go this way. Oh my. We are walking on the plank here. So once again, 358 modifieds, you know, they got that scream to them. I don't really like big blocks, that tone they make with their motor. I do like the 358 sound. I wouldn't mind seeing 410 engines. Maybe not methanol, but I wouldn't mind seeing the 410s in these cars. The scream that a 410 makes is just pretty nice.
July of 2022, Loudon Reimert.
So once again, SprintCarUnlimited.tv is where this broadcast is going to be taking place. And like I said, they're about to do hot laps. It's supposed to be at 5:15. They're a little late packing the track in. That's fine. But you got the 410 sprint cars, 358 modifieds, a bunch of big names here in the area. Jacob Allen in the house. How you doing? Danny Dietrich, Freddie Raymer, Callum Williamson's here as well. You just got a bunch of guys. Bunch of guys on hand. Hold on, here we go. Let's see here. So this is where the cars exit the speedway. They were saying these are where most of the 358 modifieds are parked. See your golf cart here. People not wanting to drive or walk all the way around. So this is off of turn 1, basically. Sharp advantage. Let's see who all they got here. So there's a little walk lane over here. Obviously, cars exit there, go down the side. We'll go walk on the pit area side. Hopefully, no confrontations. We're gonna have any confrontations today?
Hopefully not.
It could be bad. I'm just here to have a good time. Oh, you got to take the neck brace off. You got to break some necks with a neck brace. So this is turns 1 and 2. I think last time I was here for that November race, the guy hung it in the fence right there. I think you were here for that. He like hung it in the fence. So this is the pedestrian walkway to the back pitting area. A little bit of a walk for sure. Should be good racing. I personally like BAPS almost more than all the tracks. I'm a short track guy though. I am a short track guy. And it is one of the shorter tracks when you compare, you know, Williams Grove, Port Royal, Sellens Grove, Hagerstown, the big tracks. Lincoln, BAPS, Grandview, going to be your more shorter tracks. Although, once again, Grandview kind of not close or far away. So this is the back pitting area where the cars are actually located. The sprint cars, that is. I think he was saying they took the micro track away. Which I don't know if that's true or not. I didn't review the Riverside race. Well, I've been driving in a car since Wednesday. It's kind of hard to do that. Hopefully, if we figure out a righteous place to set up, we'll talk about Riverside. There is a lot to talk about. Although, they want to talk about walls and stuff or fences just going down. Port Royal 3 and 4 ain't got no fence. Williams Grove, off of turn 1, if you go over that, what is it, a John Westbrook situation? Yeah, so, I mean, why are we mad at a little quarter-mile track that don't have really fences in the corner? They're just there for aesthetics. Or the illusion of one. Obviously, we all got to see that's really not a fence. It just looks like one. So we got cars over here, Lucas Wolf, Mackery, Macri might be mad at my initial judgment of the wreck last night. So if he does come yelling at me, it's fine. We'll figure it out. There's the sleeper, guys. Atkins. The super sportsman superstar. Jacob Allen there. Logan, or Dylan Sidney. And then, of course, Westbrook out here in the 1W. It sounds good.
I hope so.
You hope so. It costs a little penny. You paid for it to sound good, basically.
That's all you pay for.
Find anything from Wednesday or Friday? Anything different, or
Not really. Just one axle was bent, so
that's all you had to fix?
yeah.
So now it's just go. It's go time. John Westbrook in the 1W.
Coopersburg, Pennsylvania's
I think so. With this guy.
Oh, okay.
We were actually just talking about you. Somebody was like,
You could have just asked him, man, to beat him up.
I know. But somebody was just asking me about the fence thing at Riverside. And I was like, it's an illusion of a fence. And if we're talking about people without fences, Williams Grove, no fence in 1 and 2, no real fence in 3 and 4 on the outside. We're okay with that. Port Royal 3 and 4, no fence. We're okay with that. So it's like, why are we mad at a quarter mile having a fence that really isn't there in the corners? You know.
Really shouldn't care.
Now if if the straightaways where people are is kind of iffy, that's a problem.
Yeah, I don't know if they had anything different there, did they?
I'm not sure. But if they don't, that's a problem. But as far as the corners are
That
concerned,
looked like PVC pipe with like concrete.
it wasn't good. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. Of course, unfortunately, you are here because of the Williams Grove fence that's not there, correct?
I mean,
So
you know,
you signed up,
I
but
signed up for that. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is now. It's been 15 years.
I'm just saying, you know,
Would have helped, I think.
yeah, it would have helped.
A lot of guys like they don't want to catch fence there because it throws you back on the track. Well, I don't know about you, but I haven't seen a car run the fence in turn 1 at Williams Grove in like 20 years.
Right,
I
right.
think it's pretty safe.
Catch fences.
Yeah. I
Catch
think it's
fences.
fine.
I'm just saying, if we're going to get mad at Riverside, we got to start getting mad at everybody who don't have a fence on the outside. So, anyways, good luck, I guess.
Drivers timing against
We're gonna need it.
competitors.
You're going to need it. This is the new hot shoe.
No, right.
Oh, okay. Okay, friendly discussion. Okay, I'll let you get back to talking to your crew. So that's John Westbrook, owner of the Willys Paving. Is it the Willys Paving 1W? Willys Paving, Iron Valley Real Estate of Chambersburg? Okay, that's a Mennonite word right there, buddy. So that is John Westbrook in the 1W. Another car on hand here tonight. It was funny, I was just talking about him. I didn't know he was here. So how do you get, so this is, I've never seen this before. Old pitting area, they pitted them back there, over here. Now it's expanded, it's opened up. So I guess you go over here.
Chief starter
or
Michael
back
Fry
there.
telling the drivers, let's wind it up here. And we're going to see if we can dust the track off.
Let's see here, we got some cars
Preparation for
back
time
there.
pod laps. So right now, these are not officially time laps.
If we walk that way, you definitely won't hear me. Somebody said, Chaz, are you bapping? That is where we are at the BAPS Motor Speedway. Here, is it Susquehanna? Where we're at? Is it Susquehanna? That's where we're at, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it used to be like Silver Springs or something was over here. Sweet Springs or some bullcrap. I don't know where. So some more cars. Cody Hartlove here. Guyver here. So this is all kind of halfway new. track over there. We are on the back straightaway of the Speedway by now. Yeah, but it was close to this track, right? Once again, SprintCarUnlimited.tv for the racing action tonight. They're hot lapping the 358s on the track right now. There's the water for the track, I would assume. A little pond back here on the back straightaway. And the new pitting area. So this is all brand new, right? I mean, I don't remember this. All brand new, so I would guess they push them over here because it seems like they're entering the track in turn 4. That's what it looked like. They used to enter the track right there, middle of the back straightaway. So this is actually very nice. This lane. Of course, you got Danny Dietrich, Dallas Shot in the 19. Kyle Moody, Troy Wagaman Jr. Let's keep going here. Of course, I haven't seen the Rutherford car in action in person, so it'll be interesting to see how that works out. Oh, he got a drink over there.
Buddy, where's the nearest piss house?
Oh God, that's an interesting question.
You ain't seen one either?
I think it's down there. You see him down there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Interesting questions you get in Pennsylvania. I choose to say restroom, but that's just me. Piss house is a new word, of course. Troy Wagaman Jr. Looks like they're about to roll back on Freddie Raymer. Drivers getting in the cars. And then Billy Dietrich down here at the end. He's got GoPros everywhere. Look at this. GoPros there, GoPros there. Loose video mounts. We got Callum Williamson rolling out right now. So hot laps are rolling out onto the Speedway, it looks like. Earlier when the cars were on the track, it was just packing it in. So originally this was closed off, and this was just all dirt, right? This was nothing before. This was nothing before. Kyle Reinhardt, hopefully nobody pushes into us. He's got Kyle Reinhardt in the 91 Easy Go car. Seven NY down here must be getting tuned up for some high limit action. More cars rolling out. Dylan Norris in the 17 on hand. Logan Rumsey, oh my God. Logan Rumsey. 41. Fire and Lightning. The car's about to hit the track for their hot lap session, and it looks like the only one left is Devin Borden. Right? Guess we could go look at this push-on area. kind of just do a full look of what BAPS Motor Speedway has to offer in 2024. Can you, what is that? Can you fill my pure Speedway? I'm racing there. I don't know what that means. I filled the key, I dumped in my class 25K. I don't understand what that means. I changed to BAPS when Gobrick got involved. Well, you knew it was going to be successful then. So here is the new onto the racetrack situation here. Entering now on to the track in turn 4. Of course, there's Ryan Newton. Always very fast, and then Callum Williamson going out onto the racetrack as well. So hot laps coming up. I guess we go to the back straightaway pits or see what Borden's doing. Look, he's getting all hyped. Borden gets all hyped up. What's happening? Oh no.
You're on your live feed again.
Unfortunately or fortunately, yes.
There you go.
Huh?
Everybody support the chat.
Oh god. You got a GoPro? No today? No? Oh, you do?
Not tonight.
I can throw one on if you want it. Let me know.
I have to do that.
Depends on how good your night goes, I guess, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But you like this track. You're always... It's one of the more slinger style tracks, you know, aggressive.
Yeah, we're usually pretty good here.
So,
See if I can qualify these.
is it hot lap qualifying? So, what? First two's hot lap, second two's your time?
Honestly, I don't know.
It's driving.
I'll just go freaking go as fast as I can.
That's the goal. Alright, we'll let you get out of here. Is these stars? The Daredevil.
Stars, yeah.
Evil Knievel. Alright. So there it is, Devin Borden getting ready to roll on out. Cody getting a fist bump. The 7NY. The name of the 7NY is slipping my mind. The Mennonites and I like watching you, Chaz. That's fine. Hey, support the Chaz. The Mennonites can definitely check out the links in my description and support the content. The 07NY. Freak, I remember who this guy is, but I can't remember his name right now. I've actually met him. And then Billy Dietrich. Rag Daddy's hunting and fishing. Good enough to actually still be able to read. That's good. Very pretty scheme this year is the 8 of Billy Dietrich. I guess we could go over here and check out these back straightaway grandstands. Of course, once again, this show is going to be broadcasted on SprintCarUnlimited.tv. It is a little more expensive than most broadcasts, but from my understanding, when you purchase the stream from SprintCarUnlimited.tv, it's like purchasing a grandstand ticket. So the track actually receives a fair price for the streaming viewer. It isn't something like Flow or something where it's $150 a year and you get 1,000 races. No, with SprintCarUnlimited.tv, you purchase for that race in itself, and then a big percentage of that goes to the actual track. So it's a little more fair for the promoters and people who are, you know, in today's world trying to say streaming is a problem. I think the way that SprintCarUnlimited.tv does it is a way to make streaming work for the track instead of the track working for streaming. So I think that's actually pretty cool. That kid is a shoe, don't even know where the brake pedal is located. Apparently that's the story with Callum. Callum says he uses the brakes very little in Perth, Australia. And so using the brakes is something he's having to get used to here in PA. Now, this is a very interesting thing that I want everyone to see. Zenith. He is still going. We covered him a couple years ago. He's actually still here. And the truck that they used all them years ago. This is the team, ladies. Gordon, I mean, I'm just saying. It looks like a newer body, at least. We are here. That's the trailer still. We're always anywhere. So this is the actual trailer. It's true. It survived all this time. Now, is that the same J&J chassis, or is
no? That's the old. That's a newer chassis for us, but it's still 2005.
And what kind of motor is that? A Plymouth with the blue headers? I'm trying to figure it out.
That's our old 12 motor. We built that back in 2000.
Okay.
That's a 24-year-old technology there.
Really? What's a dyno? 950? No, I'm just playing.
She's a little under the numbers.
Little under the numbers. Interesting. But obviously...
That's still Lloyd's trailer from 1966.
Lloyd.
Mike Lloyd and Charlie Lloyd.
Okay.
Smokey Snellbaker, they used to bring his cars on.
So y'all still utilize this, a single axle trailer with the tire rack.
Yes.
That don't fit too many tires, it don't look like.
That's a necessity. That's all we have.
It is true. And then this is the toolbox, right? I remember this. This is the toolbox, the shed. This is kind of like a mixture of a mule and a vehicle. Exactly. It's like a dual utilization here. It's awesome. I think it's great. And it's still going. This was going 2 years ago.
Yep, 1969 Ford pickup.
I still can't believe it. And it's got the dog. It's got. I remember the dog. I remember the dog. I saw the ears and I remember the dog. It's got the German Shepherd in there. I remember.
See you, Chaz.
Always good. Thank you. The Ford truck. This is the team. Like, if everybody went, if you're talking about budget and how expensive it is to race in today's society, if everyone would just go this route, there would be no discussion. No discussion at all. Hold on, let's check out these 358 modifieds real quick. What do you got?
This is what we're pulling out of the pits.
What, in the ground?
Yes. All through the pits, everywhere.
Really?
Everywhere.
Just steel?
Yeah, it's recycled concrete, and they never took the rebar out of it. It's all through the pit. This was sticking up. I almost stepped on it. I went, whoa. That's all.
That's not good. Wow.
There. They took last night. They took a 5-gallon bucket.
Now none are on the track, right? Wow. So interesting development there. He said that he's been picking up those rebar pieces out of the pitting area. And it's all recycled concrete, and the rebar is still in the recycled concrete. It's never picked out. So still looking for more. So a little bit of a development. Just the heads on the engine cost more than the whole rig. That is wrong. That is not right. This is a classic. I would support anyone. This is how you make racing budget friendly again. And he looked right at me and started barking. What an asshole. So these are your 358s. And this is the back straightaway Grand State. Oh, look out, yeah. It's not that great right there. That's the best setup here. Yeah. Old school is right. Mismatching bead locks, who gives a damn? You know, the greatest thing would be is if somebody rolled up like that and just waxed everyone's ass. That's what we need. We need Danny Dietrich to roll out one week just like that.
Robert Blue win a couple
I think so. I know that Chrisopher Bell was the last driver to win a World Outlaw race on an open trailer. So, oh my. I guess sprint cars are rolling out now, or no? But anyways, once again, SprintCarUnlimited.tv, the place to watch the racing tonight. I think the sprint cars are rolling out for hot laps right now. There was a question mark on the format. We asked Devin Borden, is it hot lap qualifying, qualifying hot laps?
Timed hot laps.
Timed hot laps. So that is how it's going to work. Okay. Okay, so that is how it's going to work. Timed hot laps here tonight. So basically, the hot laps coming out right now are time trials. That's very important. Cars are rolling onto the facility. I do want to give a big shout out to Shawn Michael for lying to me today. I do not see him here. He said that he was going to put Joey Amantia in the car. What a liar. I was all happy. I was all hopeful. I thought the world had finally went the right direction. Go see the 00 Bugman. Who's that? What are you talking about?
Down by GEETROIT.
Oh, we're trying to stay away from that. They ain't going. That's not how it's gonna work. So anyway, oh no, 50-50. Oh no, they just realized the women run when they know it's me. They don't want to get in trouble with their boyfriends or anything, you know.
Oh, you had a bunch lined up.
We can't be saying that on the camera, right?
I'm sorry.
You can't be getting me in trouble. So yeah, this is hot lap qualifying, I guess.
Yeah, something like that.
Let's go down here. Maybe we'll get a little bit different of a view. Didn't really want to film competitive laps here at BAPS. Obviously, a cool thing, you see the forward and back facing jumbotron they have here in the middle at BAPS. This will be interesting. Callum Williamson's first laps on the track. Similar situation. You don't get, it's weird, you don't get hot laps most of the time. It seems like it's hot lap qualifying formats he's been facing every single week. Or I guess for the last 2 weeks. I guess up here we can kind of see, or do you want to go a little higher? Or? So once again, Callum Williamson here. Let's see, Freddie Raymer on the track. Ryan Newton on the track. Ryan Newton was very impressive at Lincoln Speedway in the 66, I thought. Yeah. Yeah, this is another Ryan Newton style track. It's really a mini Williams Grove to me. It really is. Very long straightaways, very tight corners. So hot lap qualifying underway. Already a what do you mean done? It broke?
He's down there. Stop.
Callum went in there and just fucking slammed her, buddy. So Callum Williamson definitely getting more comfortable in this 39 car. I mean, we had Raymer in her right here, and then Callum came down here and absolutely just fired her in the corner. Extremely impressive right there. He just slung it in there and let it rip.
He's done playing games.
He's done playing. Hey, there you go. You got confidence. He's done playing games. He was worried about wrecking the car, maybe. Got that out of the way last night, you know, so. Ryan Newton does look like their troubles continue. Pulling into the infield, not under power. So he's had trouble ever since Williams Grove Friday. Well, they discovered an issue with the motor. All right, we can kind of see how Williamson is. We'll see what happens here. got race monitor? I wonder where they're at. Do you have race monitor? No. So you get your race monitor out, or
What's the point of having a jumbotron if you don't?
yeah, that is a curious point that Cody just made. Why have the jumbotron if you're not going to use it on both sides?
Lincoln does
I'm
that
not
too
sure if
sometimes.
they're hot lap. No, that had to be the hot lap qualifying that they were talking about. You said, right? Hot lap qualifying. But he didn't look slow. He was definitely committing to the entry of the corner. This is at BAPS tonight. How many 410s do you think there is? Chelsea Brim, whose icon looks amazing. I'm just playing. 37?
36 to 30.
37 410 sprint cars here tonight. It is the best weathered race of the weekend. As you can see, nothing in the sky. We'll probably be getting off the live here momentarily. SprintCarUnlimited.tv is where you can watch the main or all the racing here this evening. SprintCarUnlimited.tv. Of course, there is SprintCarUnlimited.com. But SprintCarUnlimited.tv is where you can purchase the broadcast here tonight. It is a single event ticket on SprintCarUnlimited.tv. Once again, that's to kind of help the track get a piece of the streaming that they deserve. No kind of yearly or monthly subscription, but a single event ticket to not only here tonight at the track, but also on SprintCarUnlimited.tv. Somebody said, guess Cody won't be racing, or won't be iRacing tonight.
No,
He said no.
not till later.
Not till later. Of course, Billy Dietrich on the track. Beautiful car this year for Billy Dietrich. Dylan Norris onto the Speedway as well. Just a lot of good cars. Do you know who that is? I keep forgetting the name. The 2D as well looks familiar, but I've lost the name. Freddie Raymer, fresh out of the car right there.
Macary's brother.
Macary's brother.
Ask him.
I'm not asking Freddie Raymer if he's Macary's brother. They may look alike. That don't mean much, Cody. It's kind of rude to talk to a guy who just got out of a car if he looks like someone's brother. Do you think Aaron Bollinger would agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. Got the shades on though. Somebody said, thanks for ignoring my son on his birthday. Real class. How did I ignore his son? What'd I do? I don't know. Apparently we ignored someone's son. How is this possible?
Birthday is?
Yeah, like no one told me this. Nobody told me I ignored their son on their birthday. Did we see a kid come up to us and say hi or anything? No one said hello. The one guy who said hello on the front straightaway, we went and sat with for like 5-10 minutes. So, interesting. Little Gothics says, thanks for ignoring my son on his birthday. Real class act, man. Although I never ignore anyone, do I?
No, not usually.
No.
I don't ever know you ignore people.
No, I've never ignored anybody. Sounds like it's real classy to falsely accuse somebody. But anyways, cars in the back, getting ready for opening ceremonies after these hot lap qualifying sessions. Sprint Car Unlimited, Unlimited.tv for the broadcast tonight. Lucas Wolf out onto the speedway. Several people here, like Cody was saying, 37 people on hand, or sprint cars on hand, in a pretty dang loaded 358 modified roster. Loose, Larry Dunkelberger, you know who that is, don't you? He said, "Where's Loose?" Loose is recovering on the ground in a couch. Loose is loose. Loose is loose yesterday and is now having to recover from being loose. That's what's happening. You got Kenny Atkins out here. Let's see what can the super sportsman be super here. Right here. Wolf is determined this year, huh? He looks fast, Lucas.
I wonder if he's in that 75.
Huh?
I wonder if he's in that 75.
Kenny Atkins, the super sportsman superstar.
What's up, Chris?
So it'll be interesting. A good, fair group of cars coming out here. Kyle Moody. You got Devin Borden rolling out. Let's see who else. Danny Dietrich. So this is a very fast group about to get out onto the racetrack. Very fast group. Looks like we did have some times on the board for that. At the top, Lucas Wolf, Kenny Atkins, Hartlup there in fourth. What happened?
Said they were listening to your live.
Who?
They were.
Who's they?
After you mentioned it on your live, they brought the times and everything on.
That is funny. We were complaining, and it is up now. So Lucas Wolf went fast in that last session, followed by Atkins, the 38S. Looks like Cody Hartlup, and then it says 99M in fifth. I'm not sure if that's over all times or per group. We'll have to figure that out here eventually. We'll see if it resets here. This is going to be a very fast group. If they are hot lapping as their heat races and qualifying as their heat races, this is going to be one of the more entertaining heat races of the entire weekend, of the entire night. That'll be maybe the weekend as well, when you consider Williams Grove, Port Royal, and this weekend's race at BAPS. Kyle Moody in this heat race runs well here. Devin Borden in this potential, like I said, is our hot lapping and qualifying in this heat race. Danny Dietrich here as well. So this is the heat race of the evening. If this is the combined heat race field. Although it's only 5 cars, so I don't know what the situation is. It can't be a heat race of just 5 cars, especially if they got 37. But regardless, a strong set here for hot lap qualifying. is overall, going quickest overall, the 23 of Devin Borden. So 23 of Devin Borden going quickest overall. Lucas Wolf second, third. Danny Dietrich fourth. How about that? Kenny Ekins fourth overall. And fifth to 99 M Machine. So that is overall because you see Lucas Wolf and Kenny Ekins stayed on the board. But Devin Borden going quick time overall so far here tonight on the Speedway. And that was some pretty heavy hitters onto the Speedway. I don't know who else is really going to threaten those times. I guess, well, we say that. You still got Anthony Macri. You got Jacob Allen. You got a bunch of guys here. Matt Farnham, that is correct. That is the 7NY, Matt Farnham. I was trying to remember his name earlier, but I couldn't remember it. Either or is okay with me at this point. I'm trying to understand what you're even saying. Little Gothics is being a little gothic in his way of explaining things. So Dylan Sidney rolling out. Anthony Macri rolling out. This is going to be very interesting. Will Macri... Oh, looks like they did reset the board. So, or maybe is that the total number? Are they scrolling now? They did reset the board. I do see no numbers on the screen except a 67. So they may have reset the board. Once again, we are going to be cutting this live off after hot laps here. I believe it's hot lap qualifying. That's what we were told. But SprintCarUnlimited.tv for the rest of the night's racing action. This should be fast. Quickest in that session. Of course, Dylan Sidney rolls out second. And unfortunately for the 67, coming to a stop, was third overall. Was third overall, rolling to a slow stop there in turn number 3. Still got Jacob Allen to roll out. Who did John Westbrook say was running his car this year? What's the guy's name? Oh, I forgot too. I saw John Westbrook's car who's sitting there watching. No, you can throw in $10 all you want. We're not changing it. How can I stream the heats and features? They're going to be on SprintCarUnlimited.tv. Some are saying it's expensive, but it's the same price as if you were going to come and get into the track. So it's trying to keep it fair for the tracks who, obviously, there's a bunch of somewhat empty spaces over there. I mean, it's a pretty decent crowd, but...
You can actually be able to see it better.
Right.
As the night gets on, it's going to get dusty.
Yeah, it's going to get a little dusty. We can already feel a little flake in the air. Track does seem to look a little hard, which will be good for the racing, but for the viewing, you know, we may have to go the other side where the wind is not blowing, you know. The wind is blowing our direction, which that would mean it's blowing from the north. That's the north, right? I'm pretty sure. I think so. I just know where I was driving, know which directions I kind of drove. I'm not sure if it's on Race Monitor. I said it's a little expensive. in comparison to flow, but it's not expensive in comparison to being at the track. It's expensive compared to the other streaming services you're used to seeing. But that's also because it's trying to be a little more fair for the tracks and promoters than the other streaming services that you're used to seeing. So that is the idea behind it being as expensive as a ticket to the track. We're definitely not going to step on their toes. So anyway, another hot lap qualifying session on the track. I believe this is Group 2 qualifying potentially, maybe doing a split up deal similar to the Outlaws. Because it did not reset when Borden went out there compared to the Lucas Wolf lap. So it'll be interesting to see how Dallas Shot does in the Ron Rutherford 19 machine as they are green. Caution on the Speedway. So we got a car coming to a stop in turn 1. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I guess we should get on out of here. It is going to be on SprintCarUnlimited.tv. We may be throwing some GoPros on some people's cars. We will see. You still got guys coming up, so if you switch over to SprintCarUnlimited.tv, you can check out the rest of Hot Lap qualifying here, as well as the rest of the racing night, which does include the 358 modified. So 36, 37, 410 sprint cars, good heap of 358 modifieds. SprintCarUnlimited.tv is where you can catch it. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to like the video, subscribe if you have not, and also share the video around. Of course, as always, we will catch you next time. See ya.